Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learners Lab. In this today's video, let us continue the 9th standard physics chapter Force and Laws of Motion. In our previous video, we started discussing about force and its effect, balanced and unbalanced force. Now in today's video, let us learn laws of motion. So what are these laws of motion? Means what happens when we apply the force on an object, how the object is changing. Look at this one. The ball is in the rest position and after applying the force, it started to move. Means every object will be in rest unless some external force is applied. Every object will be, if it is in the rest position, it will be remain in the rest position. If it is in the motion, it will be continue to be in motion unless external force is applied to stop them or to change them. Look at this one. The object is in the motion. So because of some obstacle, means the obstacle is it's stopping. So there is change in the motion. So object will be in the same position or in rest or in motion unless additional forces or an external force is applied. So this is called as a Newton's first law of motion. So what is the statement of Newton's first law of motion? A body continues to be in state of rest or uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external unbalanced force. This first law of motion is also called as law of inertia. So what is that law of inertia or the definition of inertia? The tendency of an object to oppose any change in its state of rest or motion. So after applying the force, if there is a change in its rest or motion, if the object is in the rest, it will be remaining in the rest position. If the object is in the motion, the object will be continue to be in the motion. So after applying external force, that is nothing but the inertia. The tendency of an object to oppose any change in its state of rest or motion is called inertia. There are three types of inertia. That is inertia of rest, inertia of motion, and inertia of direction. Let us learn each type in detail. Look at this activity. Most of the time we play this kind of activities. Take a tumbler, place one sheet on a tumbler and place one coin, and then we are trying to place the coin inside the tumbler by flicking the paper. So the coin is in the rest position, then the lower part, that is the paper started to move, but there is a change in the rest. The object started to fall towards the base. The tendency of an object to oppose any change in its state of rest is called inertia of rest. It started to change its state of rest. Look at this, another activity. Here, the bricks are in the rest position. The base of the brick started to move, and then the first brick started to come towards the ground. So these are the example of inertia of rest. Next is inertia of motion. The tendency of an object to oppose any change in state of uniform motion is called inertia of motion. Look at the video here. Why do you need to wear seat belt, especially when you are driving? Here they have taken the example of a giraffe, isn't it? So here what happened? If you are not wearing the belt, what happens? The object is in the motion, you tend to move forward direction. If you are not wearing the seat belt, and then you may face some accidents. So this is nothing. See, one more example here. The object already in the motion, after stepping out, again you started to move forward direction. So this is nothing but inertia of motion. You tend to run 1 or 2 steps forward to maintain the same speed, to have the balance over your body. The same example, when you are stepping out of the moving train, the person start to run 10 to 12 steps to maintain the same speed. That is because of inertia of motion, tendency of an object to oppose any change in its state of motion. So after getting down from the particular place, you need to maintain the same speed to have proper balance over your body. So this is nothing but inertia of motion. Next is inertia of direction. The tendency of an object to oppose any change in its direction is called inertia of motion. Look at the balloons here. When the bus started to move, they tend to move backward. The same example, when you are sitting inside the car and you started to move towards the right side, means your body start towards the left direction. So these are the types of inertia. So this inertia is also called as first law of motion. Hope this first law of motion is clear to you. Thank you everyone for watching. Do subscribe to my channel to get the notification for upcoming videos. Thank you so much.